When I tell you, I really feel like I just left Ross, Marshall's, Home Goods. You know what I'm saying? I wear some white Tory Burch sneakers with this dress. Normally I would have hoops on. This is really a house dress I'm doing a show in right now, okay? So I clean shop. I don't pump gas, you know what I'm saying? I gossip with the neighbors and everything. I gossip with y'all. All in this dress. Yes, man. And Teddy, say hello. Teddy is tired. He said y'all wore him out in Naples. And no, I'm not pregnant. Stop. Stop. Okay? Every time I wear a flowy dress, because I like my stuff to be airing out. Ain't no yeast growing down here. Listen, shout out to Naples, Florida. We had a good time. I was proud of myself because you know what? We actually crossed over. After all these years, we've been building this wine, spilling this wine, telling this wine, cranking out this wine. I was like, oh, my God, the white people was in there thick. I said, y'all going to have to share, winos. They don't belong to us no more. You know, when they come, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I can't even say certain things that I want to say, but I did it anyway. I sure did say this. I sure did say crackers in front of them. I said them ain't not kids. So if you was in Naples, shout out to y'all. Love y'all. We had a great time. I can't wait to see y'all in Atlanta this weekend. We got 2 shows. The first show, the 6 o'clock show, is already sold out. The 8 p.m. show is almost sold out. The link is on the website to still get those tickets starting at $20. TashaKOnStage.com. TashaKOnStage.com. Atlanta, we're up next. I'm celebrating my birthday with y'all, not even taking off, okay? So I'm working. But anytime with y'all, it's like when you get to do what you love to do, it ain't work no more. It's just, I just do this. You know what I'm saying? I just do this. But after that, we're going to be heading to Indianapolis and then Baltimore. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all little sales on over to TashaKOnStage.com to get them tickets because I don't want to hear. Y'all already emailing me, well, is there going to be any love when I get paid? I'm like, listen, I don't know. I don't control the ticket sales, okay? But I cannot wait to see y'all. All right. Now, listen, full show for y'all today, okay? Definitely going to talk about social media going down. All right. Vladimir Putin is coming for the LGBTQ. Jeff Bezos' wife is giving away all her billions of dollars, all of it. Definitely going to be discussing Lupita Nyong'o sleeping with a married man. And whoever don't like it, I don't care. Definitely going to be discussing Russell Wilson hitting a lick. Shannon Sharpe out here defending his gayness. We got Reesa Teesa on the board. Y'all been asking me to talk about her. We're going to talk about it. All right, I got a little surprise for y'all. So I just need y'all, not today, just bear with me. Give me a few days. I got a surprise, giving this Reesa Teesa stuff, okay? Definitely going to be talking about Charlamagne the God, Rick Ross and Christina Mackey, along with, I think that's everybody, right? Yep, that's all for the YouTube. And then, of course, on TashakLive.com, we got a whole another show for y'all, okay? And so all exclusive topics over there. So make sure you have your subscriptions in. Who's been diving into the Freeman K series? We don't put out episode 1 and episode 2. I tried to tell y'all that little girl Chantel Freeman was lying. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. The whole was lying. And when I tell you, once we get to the end of the final series, because even though it's 4, right? We got 2 more people coming in from the family that's going to speak. I'm going to give you the bombshell because I don't think anybody else is going to say it out of the family. Now, they told me personally, but it's just so bad. I'm going to have to put it out there. And if I would have put it out there too soon regarding, Chantel alleging that her dad and her brothers did such a thing to her, it would have looked bad. Y'all would have been like, oh, wait a minute, Tasha, wait a minute. But when I tell you I got the full story on what had happened, boy, I got to tell you, lying is the new cloud. Line is the new cloud. So y'all make sure y'all head on over to tashaklive.com to get caught up on that series. Episode 3 is going to come out tomorrow. And then episode 4 with her is going to come out on Friday, okay? So tashaklive.com. $12 to watch it. Then you got unlimited other content over there. So have at it. Make sure you get your 30 days worth if you pay $12, okay? So listen, before we get started, we definitely going to let you know what's coming up on TashakLive.com as well as on YouTube. And then we're going to go ahead and get into social media being hacked, all right? We got a sponsor that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. Let's go. So we have Cory SSG in the wine cellar. You're a rapper. You blew up back in 2016 as a YouTube couple sensation with your wife, Carbon Pritchett. You both have amassed millions of views across social media, showcasing your married life, your kids, pranks, and real lavish lifestyle. The world fell in love with both of you, and you have since divorced your wife and called her out for not appreciating you as a good husband, being a bad mother, and losing herself. You have been very vocal about your split. Carmen has also alleged that you were mentally abusive and made her participate in threesomes to please you, only for you to still turn around and cheat on her with other women and her friends. You guys have been married for, what, around 5
years?
5 years, okay. You've been active on social media the entire time.
Yes.
Okay.
Since the whole relationship started, really.
I know you and Cory have since, reconciled. Now, he said
Recompensated.
After he did get on social media to drag you, I was just like, what the could you have said to her to make her want to take you back?
It didn't get that far.
You're saying now, you and Carmen are now going to work things out. Mm-hmm. Are you going to move to Houston or is she going to move to Miami?
We actually going to go to Alabama.
So you're not moving to Alabama with him?
No, why would I?
So why would Cory think he went to get his wife back and said both of y'all are moving to Alabama and moving in together?
His assistant moving to Alabama. I'm confused.
Did it feel like old times when y'all was together?
When you in front of your wife, you look in the eyes to eyes, and and then you see that, and it's just like everything just all, and they was like, I can say that, like, damn, I miss you. You know what I'm saying?
There's no emotions attached when it comes to speaking of the situation. Repetitive,
Yeah.
Like it's just repetitive. Like, let's talk about the new guy that I have. How about that?
That's what I'm saying. So what is the stark contrast between your old relationship and your new guy now? Your daughter has accused you of the most heinous thing. She said that you f***ed her for 10 years.
My body gave him a reaction that I didn't want.
My daughter said, Dad, if you didn't do it, you need to go on the show. You need to do an interview.
My father wasn't the only person that was touching me.
Brandon Freeman, your sister has waged war against your dad. And you as well, too.
My 2 older brothers was as well.
You've been around for about 20 years. Mm-hmm. You've been in Chantel's life. You know her very well.
She watched him beat my ass.
I was raised to, if you know something's wrong, say something.
You were featured on Breakbeat Media's channel and you detailed abuse that happened to you from age 5 to 15 years old. And this alleged abuse took place by not only your mom, but your dad and your 2 brothers.
It's very important for me to tell my story to bring awareness to the Black community.
21 years old after having a baby, right? Mm-hmm. My dad is not circumcised. He has meat everywhere. Your dad goes off to the side. The police make him pull down his pants. That man is fully circumcised. Mm-hmm. How is it that if this man allegedly took your virginity, mm-hmm. you have been sucking his dick since you was 5, mm-hmm. you have been in and out of his house your entire childhood, how is it that you don't know the difference between what a circumcised man is and what an uncircumcised man is?
When he saw that my hymen wasn't no longer attached, my father started to have full-blown sex with me.
You say I was sleeping with all these women. In her video, she said I had all these women, but she wasn't lying. Plenty. 15, 20 at all times. So I was risking her life. So I'm sleeping with them women, then I'm running up in her room. Then why would I be asking you if you're a virgin?
I don't remember when I lost my virginity. I don't know. I don't know if it was one of my brothers. I don't know if it was my dad. I don't know.
So your mama's saying you lying. Your daddy's saying you lying. Your story and you not being able to remember.
What man is gonna? Okay, so how about this? I'm such a liar.
And it's not just a man.
I would pay money myself to take a lie detector test and do whatever.
You'll do a lie detector test?
I swear to God I will. If you want me to do it right now, I do it right now. I swear to God I will.
Can we get a lie detector test down here, please?
Yeah, she don't talk to Clarence and you know, Clarence apparently gave her documentation. She told me she want me to do a lie detector test and shit like that. Yeah.
All right, winos, if you enjoyed shows like this and would like to see more with me live on stage, then be sure to join me March 10th in Atlanta, Georgia at the Uptown Comedy Corner. Tickets on sale right now. Link in the description box as well as in the bio. And don't you worry, I'm bringing the wine and Teddy, damn it, okay? See y'all soon. Woo! And for those of y'all that are wondering why I'm not drinking, it's because I'm on tour, okay? And so I'm not trying to wear my body out. I'm about to be 42 years old on Sunday, God willing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all throw the wine glasses up because I am excited to see another year, okay? I look forward to getting up every day. Now, so the older I get, the more inflammation I get from alcohol and sugar and stuff. And so in order to be able to do 2, 3, 4, 5 shows, I have got to be on a strict vegan diet, okay? No alcohol and no bad dick. Okay, now listen. Even the dick from Shaq has to meditate, okay? I don't want no bad energy around me. It's just me, Teddy, and Jasmine, because Jasmine don't talk to nobody and she'll with nobody, so I ain't even got to worry about that. So don't forget to get y'all tickets, TashaKOnStage.com, TashaKOnStage.com. This Sunday, we're in Atlanta, Georgia. We still got tickets left for the second show at the Uptown Comedy Corner. The link is on my website where you can purchase your tickets right now, okay? Now, come on up here. Now, everybody thought that social media was hacked. What was the name of that movie that everybody I saw on Netflix? When They Leave Us Behind or something? I don't know. Put up the comments real quick for a second. Put them up. I need you. It was on Netflix, and they was talking about. Listen, and they was talking about, you know, the internet being hacked and the planes. They were just stopping the planes with AI. AI had hacked America's system, and the planes and stuff dropped out of the air. And, you know, people lost contact all over the world. It was kind of like how we used to be back in the day. We used to have pen pals before we could call internationally. You had to have some money to call internationally, okay? But more people had money to call, take jail calls than they did to call internationally for a family member. I'll just see you when you get back. You get deployed from Florida to Korea, I'll see you in 4 years when your thing is over. You already know. You said that movie was stupid. Leave the world behind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what everybody thought was coming on. Let me tell you how bad it was. So I woke up, my team was like, hey, Facebook, Instagram, everything down. WhatsApp down. I was like, all right, cool. AT&T was down the week before, and I believe T-Mobile was down. So y'all know them balloons that was flying, and this is all alleged in case the government want to try to Alex Jones me. This is not what we about to do today, okay? And so you know them water balloons that was flying over the United States and stuff, and they said they had high-tech intelligence stuff in the balloons, and they waited until the balloons flew all over the United States of America in key parts of South Dakota, North Dakota, where the military bases is, you know what I'm saying, Arizona, and then they were right over the White House and stuff, out to the Atlantic Ocean, and they shot it down. They collected all their information. They doing all their tests. I'm just saying stuff, y'all, okay? Don't take me seriously. I'm just the wine, gossip, and comedy lady, okay? And I get sued. So listen. So why them balloons, them white balloons that wasn't hot air balloons was flying over the United States and everybody was just watching them fly and they were scared to shoot them down? They were sending intelligence, you know, allegedly back to another country and stuff. And so, you know, this other country got technology so powerful that they can just hold something up and just knock a plane out the sky, you know what I'm saying? And so now they've been able, and that's why they're trying to get rid of TikTok and everything, because they figure that TikTok is just a kind of a way into, you know, data and getting information on important people. That's why they don't want important people on TikTok. Well, everybody thought that this is what this was about. It was so bad. But, you know, only certain people now. I had a few folks that was calling me that was beefing with people on social media, and I'm doing stories on these people. True story. They calling me saying, Tasha, such and such hacked my account. I said, what you mean? I can't get into Facebook and Instagram. Niggas. I was like, listen, y'all. Your best friend, your baby daddy, your daughter, they ain't hack, okay? The Chinese is allegedly doing it, okay? So listen. They running a test first. They beta test. You know how you beta test on a new business? And a new business is going to be controlling America. They done with us. It's over. Listen. If y'all was at my Naples show, y'all would have got the full rundown. But Atlanta, we gonna get into some things and stuff like that. But it was just funny. I said, white folks, oh my God, it's over. Black people, my baby daddy done hacked my account. I wonder if he done saw my side. He did not see your side. Stop. And Elon Musk is laughing. He laughing because he know. You know what I'm saying? He was the one that funded them AI companies like Open Water to even do this. He trying to sue the companies right now to put it back. He said it was supposed to be for charity and 501c3. This AI technology wasn't supposed to be for us. It's for everybody, like these hoes, they say. And I mean, it's two. Moving on. Vladimir Putin. Now here's the issue. Let me pick back up my mic. I thought I was going to take a rest for a second here, but we're just getting started. Don't forget to get your tickets. TashaKOnStage.com. We in Atlanta. We got 2 shows this weekend. It's my birthday. Vladimir Putin. Now, here's the issue that I got with this. He has officially made LGBTQI SMYMG a crime. A crime. Yeah. Now, here's the issue. This is his country. He can do what he want to do. He's been the president for the last, 30 years? Dictator, last 30 years. He can do what he want, right? But we got a lot of Americans playing over in Russia right now. Well, not right now, but was. However, here's the issue that I have. The LGBTQI have been coming for a lot of people, canceling careers, jobs, all types of stuff. They get your pages flagged. They out here stopping bags. Y'all got all that smoke for broke people. All I'm saying is, why are y'all scrolling past this article? Where's the smoke for Vladimir? Where is the transgenders? Where is the smoke for Vladimir Putin, who say he gonna lock you up for 12 years for doing what you rightfully should be able to do because you are human? Nobody should be worried about what y'all doing in the bedroom. What you do is what you do. Just like who I do is what I do. That is your preference. But here's the issue that I have, and I don't care who don't like it. I'ma say it. I was raised Panama City, Florida, Bay County, Florida, the Panhandle, Lower Alabama by some real hard-working black women and black men. Yeah, some of them smoke crack, but they still went to work every day. Now, got drunk too, but it didn't stop them from telling the truth. If they would tell you, yeah, I smoke crack, yeah, I get drunk every day, that's the person you need to listen to. But I was raised by these people. But I wasn't raised by these people to be up here trying to accept teenagers' insurance, gender, and sexuality. I can't even say the word, but I have to accept a child's sexuality. Now, here's the issue that I have with accepting a child's sexuality, okay? Y'all got to read in between the blurred lines. Tasha K is here. Let's go, okay? I'm not even about to hold my tongue on this. If I am accepting a child's sexuality or change of gender, and I have to accept it, do you not know that the first thought that you get when it's like, why won't you accept this child's right to like boys if they're a boy, or like girls when they're a girl, or transgender, whatever? Why am I even thinking about a child having sex? If I can't say the word sex on the internet, on YouTube right now, why am I being told as an adult when we have laws that protect children and their sexuality? Why am I being asked as an adult that if I don't accept it, they could possibly remove my child from me not loving my child, all because you want me to accept my child? Fuck. See, this is where, and a lot of y'all may disagree, but I'm telling you, y'all got to really think about this. Why are we making decisions? Why am I being forced to accept my child? If I don't want my child to be sleeping around at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and I'm old school and I want my child to wait till she finds the one that she loves, not the one at 12 years old, and they both got something in common because they experiment. They don't even know what this is, but yet there's laws being passed, taking rights from parents, and we're being asked that we got to accept it or we could possibly lose rights of our children. Because I don't want to think about my child, let alone have sex with with the same man. This is why I'm telling you, some deep-rooted, underlying pedophiles, and I said it, pedophiles going on. It's on Nickelodeon, it's on Disney, it's everywhere. And why is your drawers? That's like putting your drawers out for everybody to see. Why is your drawers everywhere? They children. I ain't got no business discussing who a child messing with, even thinking on that level, because then that makes me suspect. Now, I want to see y'all had a smoke for Adam Air. Since y'all out here canceling people's jobs, getting them taken, protest, go protest him. Bet you won't do it. He got nukes. I bet you won't do it, but we're going to sit down and we're going to eat fried chicken with Joe Biden. Moving on. Jeff Bezos' wife, MacKenzie, saying that she's giving away the rest of her billions. Now, apparently, she got about $36 billion left. Now, she didn't want the money from him when they divorced. She didn't want nothing. I'm trying to figure out, was he on that island with Jeffrey? Was he? Put up the comments. I got to see. I need to know. Was he on that island with Jeffrey, y'all? Was he? I'm trying to figure this out. Huh? Because somebody telling me, what did he do so bad? I'm trying to see. What did he do so bad to you to say, take everything? I don't want nothing. She said, keep it all. She don't want it. I'm trying to figure out, well, what's wrong with the money? What's wrong with it? Like, is the money dirty? Did he get it from children trafficking, sending kids through them packages? Why don't she want the billions of dollars? She done married a school teacher somewhere in Seattle. She don't want that life. She gave him all the houses, all the cars, didn't even want her stocks in Amazon. I'm like, was the dick that bad? Was it really that bad? Now, here's all that I say about this lady giving her billions away. Is does she take letters of recommendation? Because I want to write a letter to say, hi, my name is Latasha Rena Kibi, and I'm a truth-telling YouTube blogger. Now, I was found liable for allegedly telling lies, and I noticed that you got about $36 billion that you want to give away to charities. Well, I'm a charity case, Mrs. MacKenzie. She even dropped the last name. Her name, MacKenzie Scott. I wouldn't even disrespect her by calling her Bezos. She wants no ties to that name whatsoever, nor Amazon. She probably not even a customer of Amazon. It's just like your baby daddy owning a pizza shop or a chicken wing shop. You're not going in there unless you're going to destroy some stuff. And she can't get into Amazon to do that because AI will whoop her ass. Listen. I just want to know if she got $4 million for somebody like me that has learned a lesson and not to argue with people with money unless I have some to argue back. They don't play fair anymore. And so, Miss MacKenzie, please? Please? I'm going to write a letter. I'm going to write a letter every day till she send me that check. Miss MacKenzie, just help me out. I'll never talk about you ever, and I'll drag him for the rest of his life. Please. I said $36 million. That's like $4. That's really $4. I got $4 million. That's $4. Please. Moving on. Stay on her good side. That's my friend, and I better not catch you talking about her. And hit the league news. Everybody out here laughing at Russell. Said he got fired on his day off. He thought he was about to train the next season. They said, hold up. He came to the door. They said, wait a minute, sir. Hold on. Well, he was trying to get in the door. They said, what? You know, every time he tried to look, you know, they followed it. Step outside, sir. Step outside. Security came out. They said, we're deciding to release you. You have officially been released. And it was the calmest release I had ever seen. I was trying to figure out. I was like, man, you done moved your whole family to Denver. You know, you got Sierra doing them same fireplace walks. Ready, set, go walks. Every time she on social media, go. Because it's cold outside, so she can't go outside. And then, he just, I think, I'm going to be honest with you. The reason they let him go is because, like, all them babies he having, that's the reason why Mike Tyson, that's a bad example. However, boxers and a lot of athletes tend to not have sexual relations while they're training because it takes a lot of energy, especially the older that you get. And that's why Tom Brady's wife left him for a younger man, because he was choosing to use his energy, which is his power. Don't take my power, which is his power to bring Tampa Bay rings every year. He chose to bring Sierra babies every year, okay? And so you can't be trying to do both at the same time. And so he's still having babies. He having a lot of sex, and at that point, something had to suffer. You know? Sierra couldn't say, hey, baby, it's really not, like, baby, focus on you. Focus on you. She just had to, because, she ain't got nothing going on all day. All she doing is walking in front of the fireplace in new outfits that he bought, that he going to be on a budget for just for a little while until he gets something else, And so another example, what's the guy name? Tim Anderson, same thing. Two different households. He is splunging energy. Energy equals sperm. Sperm that's cardiac energy. You know what I'm saying? Power in the two different women. They arguing on social media about the dick. You know what I'm saying? He ends up, getting frustrated because he's not performing that well, can't think well, and getting kicked out of games and stuff. They decided to release him from a $120 million contract, and now he playing for $5 million a year over women. Over when Sierra ain't going nowhere, Russell. But instead, he chose to focus on his family, which he has the right to do. But you gotta suffer. But that $85 million payout, I said, that's a hell of a getting fired job. That's why he was so nice when he decided to say thank you so much to the Broncos for welcoming me. I mean, this man, for early termination, they got to pay him $85 million. Now, here's the thing, too. Being that the team is going to take that type of loss, even though he's gaining, another team is not going to want to take that type of risk on Russell no more. They're saying that he's so bad, they don't care about losing close to $100 million because they see the future, and there's no future with him. So he better budget well and tell Sierra she's going to have to start shopping at Ross with me. $85 million don't last too long when the IRS get half. Then you got a lifestyle and a wife, and so he better have some other businesses. Because you got 4 children, future included. Moving on. And taking people's husbands' news, and I'm not convinced otherwise. I'm just not. All right? Let's talk about Joshua here. Joshua married and slept with this black woman for the first time. This is Jody Turner. He said the cooch was so good, so sweet, so chocolatey, so strawberry and stuff like that. He married her. Now, before he married her, he made sure that, because people say out here, once you go black, you're going to never go back. He went back. He was caught in the airport right before they got married with a white woman to make sure that he had made the best decision going forward. Now, Jody out here, now a lot of people may say, oh, she didn't give Josh no clout. Bullshit. This is a fetish. Wasn't nobody thinking about Josh? Nobody. Yes, he did his movies and he had his thing, but Jody was the one out here really cranking up when it comes to press and movies and stuff like that. And then she got pregnant, so that kind of held her back a little bit. But she was the it girl for a little while in Hollywood till she had that baby by him. Now the baby's coming along. The baby's sleeping between them. The baby gets in the way of that good, no baby. You got to hurt and comfort the baby, wake up. The baby right there in the bed, but don't move. Hey, don't scream. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't even move the baby in the bassinet. Leave the baby right there. You put a pillow between you and the baby. You do your business, but you better not scream. That's boring. It's boring. It causes problems. So what he went and got another one that looked just like his wife that ain't got no babies, Lupita Nyong'o. Now, Lupita Nyong'o was very vocal out here about her ex cheating. Whole time, you already know when somebody out here talking about, oh, you cheating, you the one cheat, it's really the one they messing around out here to try to cover up that she's still sleeping with a married man. And let's be honest, they out here talking about, oh, they in love. They inseparable. You don't just fall in love that quick when they just announced a divorce. And this lady was just madly in love with her husband a few months ago, mid last year, which means you were somewhere in the picture, not knowing that you was a fetish too. And I would be weary to a man that tend to go after women that look the same because he really loved this one. You just supplementing that one because the baby in the way. He ain't never want to be married anyway in the first place. She had to propose to him. Only for him to go get a look-alike. These are two beautiful black women, but let's not try to slide this under the rug like it ain't what it ain't. This man is still married. He was married when she was messing with him, still married, and then blamed her boyfriend for cheating. Meanwhile, you had your eyes on somebody's husband the entire time. I'm not buying it. I'm sorry, y'all. The timeline is just too close. You don't do this to another sister over some white milk. Now, I know Jody is being the bigger person, but wait till that divorce get nasty. I guarantee you when TMZ get their hands on it, it's going to have some overlapping in there. And everything that Lupita is enjoying, Jody taught him. I'm sorry, if I was Jody, I would have to whoop her out just for the culture. Actress said this man wasn't even looking at black women. She branded Joshua for the. There wasn't no black women looking at Josh like that. He liked them pale like him. Now he got swag. He got a salt and pepper beard. You know, don't play with me. Moving on. I'm liable to see on a red carpet. Listen, after the break, okay, we got Shannon Sharpe out here defending the LGBTQ. Then we got Reesa Teesa, Charlamagne the God, and Rick Ross. All that more coming up right after the break. Y'all stay right here, okay? And then we got a whole nother show on TashakLive.com. All right, let's go. So we have Cory SSG in the wine cellar. You're a rapper. You blew up back in 2016 as a YouTube couple sensation with your wife, Carbon Pritchett. You both have amassed millions of views across social media, showcasing your married life, your kids, pranks, and real lavish lifestyle. The world fell in love with both of you, and you have since divorced your wife and called her out for not appreciating you as a good husband, being a bad mother, and losing herself. You have been very vocal about your split. Carmen has also alleged that you were mentally abusive and made her participate in threesomes to please you, only for you to still turn around and cheat on her with other women and her friends. You guys have been married for, what, around 5
years?
5 years, okay. You've been active on social media the entire time.
Yes.
Okay.
Since the whole relationship started, really.
I know you and Cory have since, reconciled. Now, he said
Recompensated.
after he did get on social media to drag you, I was just like, what the could you have said to her to make her want to take you back?
It didn't get that far.
You're saying now, you and Carmen are now going to work things out. Mm-hmm. Are you going to move to Houston or is she going to move to Miami?
We actually going to go to Alabama.
So you're not moving to Alabama with him?
No, why would I?
So why would Cory think he went to get his wife back and said both of y'all are moving to Alabama and moving in together?
His assistant moving to Alabama. I'm confused.
Did it feel like old times when y'all was together?
When you in front of your wife, you look in the eyes, and and then you see that, and it's just like everything just all, and they was like, I can say that, like, damn, I miss you. You know what I'm saying?
There's no emotions attached when it comes to speaking of the situation. Repetitive,
Yeah.
Like it's just repetitive. Like, let's talk about the new guy that I have. How about that?
That's
like,
what I'm saying. So what is the stark contrast between your old relationship and your new guy now? Your daughter has accused you of the most heinous thing. She said that you f***ed her for 10 years.
My body gave him a reaction that I didn't want.
My daughter said, Dad, if you didn't do it, you need to go on the show. You need to do an interview.
My father wasn't the only person that was touching me.
Brandon Freeman, your sister has waged war against your dad. And you as well, too.
My two older brothers was as well.
You've been around for about 20 years. Mm-hmm. You've been in Chantel's life. You know her very well.
She watched him beat my ass.
I was raised to, if you know something's wrong, say something.
You were featured on Breakbeat Media's channel and you detailed abuse that happened to you from age 5 to 15 years old. And this alleged abuse took place by not only your mom, but your dad and your two brothers.
It's very important for me to tell my story to bring awareness to the Black community.
21 years old after having a baby, right? Mm-hmm. My dad is not circumcised. He has meat everywhere. Your dad goes off to the side. The police make him pull down his pants. That man is fully circumcised. Mm-hmm. How is it that you, if this man allegedly took your virginity, mm-hmm. you have been sucking his dick since you was 5, mm-hmm. you have been in and out of his house your entire childhood, how is it that you don't know the difference between what a circumcised man is and what an uncircumcised man is?
When he saw that my hymen wasn't no longer attached, my father started to have full-blown sex with me.
You say I was sleeping with all these women. In her video, she said I had all these women, but she wasn't lying. Plenty. 15, 20 at all times. So I was risking her life. So I'm sleeping with them women, then I'm running up in her room. Then why would I be asking you if you're a virgin?
I don't remember when I lost my virginity. I don't know. I don't know if it was one of my brothers. I don't know if it was my dad. I don't know.
So your mama's saying you lying. Your daddy's saying you lying. Your story and you not being able to remember.
What man is gonna? Okay, so how about this? I'm such a liar.
And it's not just a man.
I would pay money myself to take a lie detector test and do whatever.
You'll do a lie detector test?
I swear to God I will. If you want me to do it right now, I do it right now.
Hey,
I swear to God I will.
Can we get a lie detector test down here, please?
Yeah, she don't talk to Clarence and Clarence apparently gave her documentation. She told me she want me to do a lie detector test and shit like that.
Yeah. All right, winos, if you enjoyed shows like this and would like to see more with me live on stage, then be sure to join me March 10th in Atlanta, Georgia at the Uptown Comedy Corner. Tickets on sale right now. Link in the description box as well as in the bio. And don't you worry, I'm bringing the wine and tatty, damn it, okay? See y'all soon. All right, now I can't wait to see y'all in Atlanta this weekend, Sunday. It's my birthday. Hey, I cannot wait. Tickets on sale right now. TashaKOnStage.com. Wine, gossip, and comedy. Teddy coming too. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into it. What? I have never seen so many men lately on the internet defending their sexuality. And you know I got to say sexuality, okay? You know what it means. Now, Shannon, he been pretty tight, about people coming for him. And, we've been doing this a long time. We know what it is. But, let me just play the video. And then we'll reference what Shannon is really mad about and why he essentially blocked me. So this is the 5th celebrity that don't block me and I ain't never tagged. What are y'all doing on my page? Let's go.
Here's the final stop of the day. Total Wines. See the line started over there. My last stop of the day. We got up early, had a late night. We don't do excuses here. We just get the job done. Because this one we signed up for.
He did jump out the car like he had a BBL. Don't do it one more time, Jazz. He was like...
Here's the final stop of the day. Total Wines.
That's how them girls be jumping out the car to sell hair and lashes and shit. Yeah. Y'all better leave Uncle up. Look at the hip. Look, Jessica. I kind of feel bad that social media been dragging him, and I feel even worse because here's the thing. I don't know why Shannon keep lying to himself. Now Jasmine, here's the thing. Before you put up that picture, do you have the picture of Rick Ross courtside with that lady? You have the video? Okay. So before we put up this picture of Shannon, because Rick Ross going to come up here in a second. We're going to talk about it, okay? But let's just play this video. And this is Rick Ross courtside. This is how these men with money that are affluent, this is what they do courtside, okay? Let's go. Pause. Pop. Okay. So that is Rick Ross. And whenever you go to a game, they always take a date. Now, sometimes they may take a dude, but they ain't together. You know what I'm saying? But in Shannon Sharpe's defense, and this is why that we put out, last year early? He's parading around a stylist as his personal stylist that flies everywhere with him, the Hollywood Mugler, who also exposed an NFL player years prior. Let me give you the wine. Go ahead, put him up. Does this photo look familiar? Put Rick Ross back up. Just put it back up. You see? You see Rick Ross? Okay. This is how Gucci Mane shows up with, his woman or Quavo or any type of artist. They usually, but they don't sit up like this. And I'm just trying to figure out, when do your personal stylists that are gay, that are outside gay men, Shannon has no woman around to be found. Have you seen one? I'll wait. Keep it right there. So the stylist will get him dressed and then get himself dressed, and then they would sit courtside and get these photos with catch photos. This is an openly gay man who plays the woman in a relationship, and Shannon has been labeled gay by the community. And this is a gay man here who has exposed other down low NFL players in the past. Now, let me tell you what happened here, because Shannon is upset that people keep trying to label him gay. every chance they get. And it's like even the things that he says on Chad's show, like when he guys, I think it's called The Nightcap or something like that, the way I don't want a woman, the woman's got to be clean, I don't do this. It's just the way he talks about women is just suspect. And so I've spoken to the Hollywood Mugler, and I'm like, listen to me. Listen, now he was like, Tasha, how I get in this? What you mean how I get in this? When did grown men start parading their stylists around? Everywhere. The stylist was at parties. He would be live on Instagram while Shannon was talking. He would have the phone on Shannon Sharpe's ass. These are no lies here. He went everywhere that Shannon. He just got courtside to the damn NFL. What type of personal stylist got that type of money to afford the NFL? The Super Bowl. And I'm not talking about just going through the front door. This man was through the back on a golf cart. I don't understand. And see, the only ones that get mad for being labeled gay are the download ones. Him and Meek Mill are losing their shit right now online. But I'm just trying to figure out, since when did we start taking our personal stylists on dates, games, courtside? This is an openly gay man who has dated NFL players in the past that has outed men like you. And when I put it out, that's when Shannon Sharpe blocked me on social media and decided that he wanted to fire him. Why? Because no one was believing that this was your personal stylist? Because of what we know? And ain't never no woman around you? What type of, look at this jewelry that this personal stylist got on. Come on now. Come on now. Look at the chain. Look at the chain. Personal stylists don't make this kind of money. Yes, can they dress? But look at the jewelry. That's Floyd Mayweather type gifts right there for his hoes. That's Shannon Ho. And that's why he's so mad about it. And that's why he ended up firing him, because it was like, oh, I can't get away with this no more. This man was everywhere that Shannon was at. Normally your personal stylist, you wearing t-shirt, jeans, and a jacket. Why he can't mail you the clothes? When I got events out here, my personal stylist is a female, she mailed me the clothes. He getting perks? And you know we little, like him little. Put up the comments. Now, I don't care who you are. Yeah, he fired him. He fired him and blocked me after I put out the story. Ain't nobody dumb. Shannon need to stop playing. That's why he out here talking about, oh, when I run up on him, when I see him, I bet you he won't say it to his face. I bet you Tasha K will. I bet you Tasha K will say, I will look up. Yeah, it look like what it look like. You a top, he a bottom. Stop playing. Why you ain't got no woman sitting courtside with you like this on dates, dressed down, jewelry down? How much is he really getting paid, Shannon? And the way you just talk shit about women on your podcast, and you messy. The podcast is messy. You don't like me talking about, oh, I'm messy, but yet all you do is create mess on your podcast, because that's what gay men do. They the top. Stop. Just be what you are. Be what you are. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, this is what homophobia is, y'all. Right here. Right here. And every time I put up a video on this, guess who in the comments laughing? Because he know the Hollywood Mugler, the boyfriend that he fired, and said we can't go out courtside no more because Tasha can't know. Now look at Rick Ross one more time. Y'all know how these rappers get out. Now how he get out? Chains, jackets. He gets Shannon dressed. Go back to Shannon. He gets Shannon dressed. Then he get himself dressed. Flown out, flued out, crab legs, and all. Man, what you got to say about this, Jasmine? Because I was like, Why would Shannon block me? This is the only time I've ever talked about this ugly ass man. This Netta Daddy. Man, this is Netta Daddy. And this is Charles. Man, moving on. He need to just stop that. Stop getting so angry, because a real man that's comfortable in his sexuality, whether he's gay or straight, don't get angry. Don't get out here trying to check people. You know you ain't gay, you ain't got nothing to prove. Why all the smoke for everybody? They see it. We ain't crazy. We've been doing this a long time. The ones we've been calling out of Hollywood for years, just not coming out. Don't play with us like that. Just sit out, drink your wine, keep your pinky up, get the mess, get the tea, get the liquor, and go kiki with your boyfriend in the bed about it. I ain't hating on you. Now, I promise you on God. Bro, I see you. Shannon, we boyfriend. Sure will. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Now, to be real gay of you if you was to put your hands on a woman. I admire your opinion. Moving on. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. Y'all better get them tickets. TashaKOnStage.com. This Sunday in Atlanta, Georgia at the Uptown Comedy Corner in Hateville. We got 2 shows. The second show is not sold out. It's about to be, so make sure y'all get y'all tickets to our wine, gossip, and comedy show. Now, that's right, D-Ray. You don't never chase a lie. And got that from me. Ain't nobody ever out here on the internet said don't chase a lie but me. Now all of a sudden he's talking about don't chase a lie. Moving on. So y'all wanted me to talk about her. We're going to talk about it. Now, you know the way I talk about things is a little different. I like to go to the sources, okay? So the sources are in town. They will be conducting interviews tomorrow. We flew them in. I ain't going to tell you who they are, but they here. Shout out to Reesa Teesa. Okay? Y'all better make sure y'all be on tashaklive.com. All right? We got a lot of wine to unfold when it comes to her. Like she drank a lot of wine too. Now listen, I don't give a shit what she got to say on social media. That story gave low self-esteem fat girl energy. That's what it gave. What's that artist's name? The one who was accused of Austin, her dancer, Lizzo. Yeah, that's what it gave. You know what I'm saying? So, and let's not, listen, there are skinny girls with low self-esteem, but then there are the big ones. The story that you told, Reesa, on TikTok, 50 videos, what is it? Almost 400 million views or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, that was a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy you got too to burn. Listen, I'm just trying to figure out, like, when we saw who the dude was, it was like only a big girl with low self-esteem would fall for something like that. Seriously. I saw Legion. He looked like a legion. We ain't got his picture. We don't need it. But here's the thing. Now everybody's excited. She got signed by CAA, Creative Artists Agency. Now they're about to pipe her in and get her more deals and stuff like that. But here's my thing. And I know y'all may say I'm hating, but at the end of the day, I'm a businesswoman, okay? And I know business. The reason Reesa Teesa got so popular is because that story was true. That story was true. Because when you sit down and ask yourself, like, how in the hell could somebody lie like this and they live under your roof? And then when all the characters came out, it was like, okay, y'all both lying to each other. That's why. So, I mean, you lying to yourself. He lying to you. It was a win-win deal. But everybody goes through what they go through. I done been lied to. Okay, I done slept with a few down low men. Shit, you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? They built different out here. However, this creative artist agency deal, I'm not buying it. Here's why. You're taking someone who put her pain into a series of TikTok videos that was true. And the more it came out, it made the story crazier. Now, people seem to think that she's going to be able to translate this into fictional shit and sell. Oh, Tyler Perry gonna get her. All these movie companies gonna get her. Not true. Should she put this in a book? Absolutely. But once we already got the audio book, I don't see that going anywhere. What these white people are trying to do is get in front of her in case somebody does want to come and try to develop something with her. But they finna spoken reasons her ass right now. I'm being honest with you. It's not going to work because simply it's just not going to be as authentic. And when you take people who have no experience and working with Hollywood and being under pressure like that. Dave Chappelle, for example, been in Hollywood all of his life. Had to write all of his skits every week for $50 million. When the pressure came on, he couldn't do it. Just like when the pressure came on. I was about to say something, but I ain't gonna say it. I've already drug her enough. All I'm saying is, it's a great thing that she did. It worked. When the parties came out, it was even more crazier, but I just don't think this is going to monetize any longer because what made this story great is that it was real. Now, unless she's able to take other people's stories and teach them how to do that and monetize off of that, which she needs to be creative artist industries and doing that, then I would say that. But other than that, I don't know what they're going to do with this lady in Hollywood, but lie to her the same way that Legion lied to her too. She going to believe. Moving on, and to be continued. Now, Charlamagne got on his radio show and said that she gave big back energy. Same way he gives short, ugly energy, okay? So he would know that energy. I just said fat girl insecure energy because there's a lot of them out here just like there's skinny girls that are insecure. When she was telling the story, she wanted a knight in shining armor and got one that had lesions all over his face. Because when I saw his skin, I said, damn, Legion, this is bad. Yeah, VPs, vice presidents of companies wash their face. They shave. Now, he got out here and said what he said. Said he wasn't talking about Reesa. He was just saying the story gave big back energy. She got on Tamara Hall and said, what does my size got to do with me falling in love? Nothing. All the women in my family, big bitches, and got the best husbands. Shit, I see big women with better husbands than skinny women. Let's talk about it. But Charlamagne, I'm thinking he out here standing on business. He the mental health advocate. Mental health. Didn't think about big back's mental health before he got up here throwing shots. Because he didn't get to smell a seat like he did with all them other women on the Breakfast Club. It was mighty funny for him to apologize. You got that video of him apologizing? After he done said what he said, and we're going to talk about that apology. Let's go.
What negative comments have hurt the most, I guess?
There was a very famous personality that called me a big back, talking about my weight. And so it's things like that that I'm like, Jesus, you know, I can already admit I'm self-conscious, you know, as a heavier woman. I feel like how I look should not dictate whether or not I deserve what I want. That was disappointing, and it was hurtful, especially the one that was the more famous personality, because again, I'm more than just my weight. Like,
I tell y'all all the time, the easiest way to keep your own peace is to not disturb the peace of others. I disturbed that woman's peace, and that wasn't my intention. So I apologize if my words made her feel that way. But I do have two things to say. Number one, I never said she don't deserve love because of her size.
Right.
I didn't even know she was big. Just told the story, and I said it sounds like big back behavior, and then I started talking about big back belief. Now, if y'all want to have a conversation about reinforcing negative stereotypes of big backs, I understand. I'm open to it. But acting like I was having a conversation about Reesa Teesa's looks and size, that's not accurate. I was speaking in general terms about big back behavior and big back belief. And I actually said nobody has to be that desperate because there is a man out there for you. And I do have one final point, just one. We all have social media. No, we all have social media.
Absolutely.
And we all use it for different reasons. Yeah. And Reese's getting a lot of props for being so vulnerable. Salute to her. But I personally feel like we have to stop bringing this stuff to social media if you don't want people to have an opinion about it.
Absolutely.
Because some of this stuff should just be reserved for our therapists. If we can't handle people having an opinion about whatever we are venting about, keep it off social media. That's my personal opinion.
That's a good point. When you put it out there in the world, the world's going to come back many different ways.
Absolutely. And she said that she was already insecure about her weight. So then why would you come to such a big platform thinking that, you know, you're going to be off limits from comments like, because it's
just hilarious and that big. She wasn't talking about the platform. Keep going.
People who was actually going in on her.
Absolutely.
You didn't call her a big back.
No, I was just speaking towards big back behavior and big back belief based off the story you told.
Absolutely.
And that's why even when you reference Sheila from Why Did I Get Married?
Yes.
Fantastic movie because even that movie reinforced those same stereotypes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And we also seen where Sheila ate small.
She unbigged her back.
And
she did unbig her back. She definitely did.
And then that man came around. You know what I'm saying?
He was going crazy.
Wanted her, and then the skinny girl, she was spending up the money and all that. So it just all of that to say, like you said, just get therapy for it, especially if it is an insecurity of yours.
Yeah, I just don't think those are things that should be on social media because everybody's not going to agree with you.
Nope.
There's going to be people that have.
Speaking of him, not he thinking things shouldn't be on social media. So shouldn't Apis. Here's my thing. This is the first time I've ever seen Charlamagne apologize to any woman for doing anything. Seriously. Never seen him do it. Ever. I'm like, out of all the chaos you done caused out here, all the women's seats you done smelled, putting loogies and stuff in their drinks, taking coochie without asking. This the first person you decide to apologize to? Charlamagne? Not Mr. Mental Health Advocate? Have you apologized to the lady that's suing you right now in New York for allegedly taking hers while she was underage? So what that sounds like, since we got big back energy, this sounds like short, ugly nigga energy that can't get no pussy and had to take it even from his own wife. Oh, I know he can't stand me and I don't give a damn. You don't have the right to dictate and tell people where they can and can't come and tell their stories at. The same way you get up here and tell your stories and then try to silence people when they try to tell their stories about what you did to them in South Carolina and what you put in their drinks. Hey. Pipe down, Kevin Hart. It's short. What's it called? It's called short nigga. It's called short nigga energy. What's it called? Napoleon complex. When short men gotta use their money, their mouth and everything to take things that don't belong to them. Thank y'all so much for what? Oh, shit. Wait a minute, Jasmine. Shit. I thought it was the last topic. Rick Ross, come on up here. I know the Winers was like, wait. You said Rick Ross. I sure did. So, of course, on TashakLive.com, we really got in depth on this, okay? And we tried to tell Miss Christina Mackey that, you know, Rick Ross is under everybody's pictures. He has every one of y'all pregnant. He gets you new teeth, says your future is bright because he leaves you with bright white teeth, okay? After he's done with you. It's his mark. When you eat dark ass like that, you liable to have some stains. And so he's not going to send you out into the world with no stained teeth. So he go get you some new teeth, okay? Now, she was out here and she had a lot of smoke for Tia Kemp. And, you know, basically coming for Tia Kemp, what they had, or Pretty V, what they had is not that. What they had is not this. What they had is not that. And she was out here cussing out. I'm like, you need to pipe down. Pretty B, yeah, he used her to sell his chicken thighs and stuff. You know, he'll parade y'all around, but when he has no use for you, you are gone. And so you wasn't even around 6 weeks, but you managed to do enough podcasts and everything to solidify a relationship that had just begun. Now, I did hear from the grapevine that she was Louis Farrakhan's niece. I heard that she come from a bloodline. And this is what you choose. If this is your, I don't know, grandfather, uncle, great uncle, or somebody, this is what, did he not teach you anything when he homeschooled you? Now, to see her out here after she had a lot of smoke for Tia, and now, you know, Rick Ross has moved on. Here's the video. We just showed the video. Yeah, he moved on. He was with her too in another video that we put out on tashaklive.com. And yeah, all that shit. Christina Mackey was smacking and talking. Oh, she in the gym. Look, y'all.
What's my favorite cheat meal?
She was in the gym working out. Rick Ross came on. Her whole spirit just died. Play it one more time, Jasmine.
What's my favorite cheat meal?
Where's your great uncle or your granddaddy, Louis Farrakhan, when you need him? Did he not teach you anything about these? And I even told her, I said, Rick Ross just had a baby. Like, there's a lot of women that he rotates. But the ones that stay beside him are the quiet ones. He don't like you when you do podcasts and you out here on that Tia Kip energy. He don't like that. Now, I also felt bad, too, because she put out this video, because I know, like, when you go through a breakup, you know, it really kills your self-esteem and your worth. And so, you know, anybody can come and tell you something that you just want to hear from the person that you love, but instead you got to settle, you know, for the John in the gym at Planet Fitness with you. Let's go.
Yesterday, when I was working out, this guy came up to me and he was like, "You're astonishing, beautiful, you're my dream girl. I've been following you for years. Every time you make a relationship video, and you know, I always want to talk to you, but I always see you in here with a guy, my trainer." And I always just like thought that was the sweetest thing I never heard. Nobody ever told me that. So,
y'all like that. Ricky, was it the hamburger helper? Damn. I just don't like young girls out here like and there's like 70 others that came before you that went through the same thing. I really felt bad because you could tell in that moment she just needed somebody to pick up her spirit because Rick Ross won't pick up the phone. And like I said, we wouldn't even be here had she would not been on social media clapping back at everybody that was trying to tell her. And now you just want somebody to just love you. Y'all gonna pray for her? Let me see the comments. Y'all gonna pray for her? Y'all talking about Betty Bobblehead. Thank y'all so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe. We're about to head over to tashaklive.com. We got wine on Ashanti. Also going to talk about some new wine on Jay-Z that's coming out, okay? Also going to be discussing Rihanna, Dwight Howard, and Massine. Nicki Minaj fans is fighting. Corey Holcomb, Miley Cyrus's mama sleeping with her daughter, Sugar Daddy, and marrying him. Drake Bell and Brian Peck from Nickelodeon. The Chinese is pandering black men. The sell shoes, Shirley Caesar won't stick folks cheap. Nina and Burna Boy, Usher and Russell Simmons, all that more coming up on TashaKLive.com. We're going to set it for about 8:30 p.m. p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you get your subscriptions to see this show. You know it's raw and uncensored. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much, especially if you new, put new. If you are OG, put OG. Don't forget, guys, we got tickets on sale for Atlanta this weekend, and then we're in Indianapolis. So Chicago, you're going to have to drive to Indianapolis. Then we're in Baltimore and so on. Please go to TashaKOnStage.com to get your wine, gossip, and comedy tickets. I'm pulling up to your city, me and Teddy. I love y'all so much. If you have tips on your favorite celebrities, please feel free to hit me in the Instagram DM as you always do on Wine with Tasha K. Follow me everywhere, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of that, okay? Don't forget, guys, if you want to advertise, please feel free to hit us at ads@TashaKLive.com. And with that being said, we're headed over to TashaKLive.com. Now I got to go. Bye.